Hello guys, Flipside Hunters here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the awesome Fatal Frame 5 that I have loved to heck and back to play. So the game actually takes place with three characters, or it revolves around three characters. Ren, who is the male protagonist, the only male protagonist, who keeps having dreams of a ritual that happened involving a white-haired girl, and he thinks it's him as a boy. Then there's Miyu, who is the female protagonist with the black hair, who is looking for her mother, who abandoned her when she was 3. And then there is Yuri, the female protagonist, who has like the brown hair. Probably saw her a lot in the trailers. She was going to commit suicide, but was stopped by Hisoka. She is a very shy character, but it doesn't stop her from going the extra mile for people. And her family died in an accident. This is why she has like the problems. There is the special abilities that Miyu, Yuri, and Hisoka have that allows them to like see into people's memories. It's people touched by death, and honestly it's a very cool ability. I thought it was a nice feature in Fatal Frame 5. It was a nice feature to the Fatal Frame series. The game had very nice graphics. Now, I have to admit, I'm not using an HD TV, so, they weren't, like, superb for the TV. But on the gamepad, they looked very nice, and I understand that, probably in, like, an HD TV, they probably look even better. So I do have to say the graphics look pretty good. A lot of people say probably not, but, I'm not really that much of a graphic person. Like, if it has good graphics, it's good. If it doesn't, then whatever. But I thought they were very nice. The fact that Yuri, like, whenever her shirt and stuff got wet, it became see-through, or, not, like, her shirt, it was, like, her outfit, I don't know what to call it, but, it got wet and it became see-through. Now, I'm not, like, being a pervert or anything, I just thought it was very cool, just a very cool feature or very nice, just a cool feature overall, graphic feature. It has some good music, standard Fatal Frame sounds as well, noises. The item thing, I have not played Fatal Frame 4. It was not released here in the US, and I tried to emulate it, but it didn't go so well. So, I did notice that in the game, it had that you have to hold down the button to reach down and grab an item, and, you had the ghost hand that could come and attack you. So that was a cool thing, too. That was still there. At first it got annoying, then after, like, the first few times, I was like, okay, this is no problem. So, yeah, the horror... Honestly, the horror was there, like, it was still there, like, if you really thought about it, it was, you're on a mountain where it's famous for a suicide spot, and all these people committed suicide, and, like, every single one of the ghosts on that mountain committed suicide, and one of them was, hung, one of them drowned herself, one fell off a cliff, you saw, one, like, jumped out of a tree, I think it was. I didn't really catch that one, like, I've seen it, like, a lot of times, I just couldn't never, like, fully grasp it. Overall, I think the game takes about 10 to 12 hours to complete. If you just straight shot the story, don't go back and replay any chapters. 4 points, which you're probably going to. So I'm just straight shotting it. After you beat the game, there is also some extra chapters not involving Yuri, Ren, or Miyu. It's like a separate story, but still kind of cool to play. I'm still going through that. I'm only on like the second one. What was it? I think it's called the second thread. Those are done in threads, and the other ones are done like in drops, like first drop, second drop, third drop, etc., etc., etc. And gameplay, standard Fatal Frame stuff, taking pictures, upgrading the camera, obscura, just standard Fatal Frame stuff. The folklore is very much alive. Every Fatal Frame game has that folklore, like rituals, etc., etc. The Mount Hokami was a very famous suicide spot, and it dealt with shrine maidens and the ritual of them like becoming pillars and being sent off into the water and taking like all the people that died, like taking their memories inside of them and having the black water overflow and destroy the mountain and blah blah blah. It was a very it was a very interesting thing. And then there was also the ghost marriage, was like having an outsider come in and pick the bride and then having them married before they get sold off into the pillar or becoming a pillar. It was a very cool thing. You know, folklore was very much there, like every other Fatal Frame game. It was very, you know, told in documents, which is common in Fatal Frame games. So yeah, overall the game was awesome. Honestly, if I had to give it a rating, I have to give it like a 9, because you know it had some things that were, like the camera was a little iffy at times. The story was good, but some of the chapters were really short, and it was actually kind of sad that there was only 14 of them. It seemed, I know that's long for a Fatal Frame game, but I don't know, it seemed things were like jumping around, because each chapter you're playing a different character. Well, okay, maybe not like consistently a different character, but you know, you just switched around a lot, and some of the characters didn't get a lot of time. Like Rin didn't get a whole lot of time. Yuri got the most, which I was happy about that, because I actually really enjoyed Yuri playing as her. But yeah, the game deserves a 9. It is a good game. I highly recommend playing it. Totally worth the $50. Very, you know, just very awesome. So yeah, guys, there you have it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my video. It helps me out as a small YouTuber. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.